Fishing gear can get expensive fast. One trip to a sporting goods store, and suddenly you're looking at tackle boxes, tools, pliers, scales, backpacks, and gadgets that can easily cost hundreds of dollars. But honestly, most anglers don't need a massive setup to have a successful day on the water. So in this video, I challenged myself to build the perfect fishing backpack for under $75 using practical gear that actually helps you catch fish and stay organized on the water. And surprisingly, this setup covers almost everything most anglers realistically need for a day of fishing. What's going on, everyone? And welcome back to Basecamp Frontier, where we cover the best outdoor gear, fishing equipment, camping gadgets, and practical products that actually improve your adventures outdoors. Today, we're building a complete fishing backpack setup for under $75, including storage, tackle organization, tools, line management, and a few small upgrades that make a huge difference on the water. The goal isn't to build the cheapest fishing setup possible. The goal is to build a fishing backpack that actually works. Every fishing setup starts with the backpack itself. For this build, I chose the Piscifun Fishing Tackle Backpack, which typically sells for around $34.99. One thing I really like about this bag is that it's specifically designed for fishing. You get multiple storage compartments, side pockets for water bottles or tools, and enough space for tackle trays without carrying around a giant tackle box. For bank fishing, pond fishing, and even kayak fishing, having a backpack instead of a bulky tackle box simply makes moving around easier. After adding the backpack, our running total sits at $34.99. Next, we need a way to organize our lures and terminal tackle. For that, I added a KastKing utility tackle tray, which comes in at about $9.99. One thing that separates organized anglers from frustrated anglers is being able to find exactly what you need when you need it. Instead of digging through loose hooks and soft plastics, everything stays organized and easy to access. After adding the tackle tray, our running total is now $44.98. Every fishing backpack needs a few essential tools. For this build, I added the Booms Fishing aluminum fishing pliers, which usually cost around $14.99. Fishing pliers are one of those items you don't think about until you need them. Whether you're removing hooks, cutting line, tightening knots, or dealing with toothy fish, they're incredibly useful. And honestly, they're one of the most valuable items in this entire setup. After adding the pliers, our running total comes to $59.97. And if you want to check out any of the gear featured in this fishing backpack build, I'll leave links to everything down in the description below with current pricing and specs. Fishing gear prices change throughout the year, and you can often find discounts online, so it's always worth checking before buying. Now let's finish off the backpack with a couple small items that can make a huge difference during a day on the water. Next, I added a Rapala floating fish gripper for about $7.99. This makes handling fish safer, easier, and more comfortable, especially when dealing with larger fish or species with sharp teeth. I also added a small pair of SAMSFX fishing line scissors for around $4.99. They're compact, lightweight, and make trimming braid or fluorocarbon much easier than trying to use a pocket knife. After adding both items, our running total comes to $72.95. And just like that, we've built a complete fishing backpack setup while staying under budget. So after building this entire fishing backpack for under $75, was it actually worth it? Honestly, absolutely. What surprised me most is how complete this setup feels. You've got organized tackle storage, essential tools, fish handling gear, line management tools, and a purpose-built backpack that keeps everything organized. Obviously, this isn't a professional tournament fishing setup, but for pond fishing, bass fishing, bank fishing, kayak fishing, and weekend trips to your local lake, this setup covers almost everything most anglers realistically need. And that's the biggest lesson here. You don't need to spend hundreds of dollars to enjoy fishing. If you enjoyed this video and want more fishing gear reviews, camping gear, outdoor tech, and budget loadout builds, make sure to subscribe to Basecamp Frontier. And let me know down in the comments what fishing item you would add to this backpack. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.